Check it out. It's the Sony DSCS2100B Cybershot digital camera. Great value from Sony here. Of course, Sony Cybershots are always pretty much guaranteed to be great digital cameras. You can't go wrong with really whatever model it is you choose. They're a great value, they're very affordable, and they happen to take really nice pictures. This one here, absolutely no exception. Very easy interface to use. Anybody could pick up and use this digital camera, from a child to somebody in their 30s, all the way up to maybe somebody in their 90s. If they're over 90, they're probably not going to be able to figure it out, though. It might be a little beyond their understanding. But it is a really nice camera. It has a really great 3-inch screen on it, so all of your pictures are going to look really great when you're previewing them on this screen. It has a 12-megapixel sensor. It's going to allow you to blow your photos up to a really, really large physical size if you so desire. And it has a 3x optical zoom on board, which is going to allow you to zoom right in on whatever action it is you are trying to capture. Now, it also has SteadyShot built right in. SteadyShot, of course, being Sony's image optical stabilization system that allows you to take your shaky photos or your shaky videos and turn them into very nice, not shaky videos. In fact, you might call them stabilized. In fact, really, it makes it very easy to take pictures in any situation. When you are in low light scenarios, this not only has a high ISO rating all the way up to 3200, allowing you to take sort of noise-free photos when in lower light situations. That image stabilization is also going to allow you to not get that blurry low light photo look. It's also going to allow you to take really sharp photos in low light. It has the iAuto setting in here, which is going to allow this camera to determine the best optimal settings for wherever you are, and the iScene setting as well. This camera will actually compare whatever it is you're looking at to a database of photos and setups built right in here to select the right scene mode for this camera. It also has smile detection. So if you want to, say, take a picture of yourself. I find myself taking pictures of myself by myself a lot. You can actually set the camera up on the other side of the room, and then when you look at it and you smile, it'll actually take the photo for you. And that's probably the feature that I use the most with this camera. It also has face detection as well. So it's going to make sure that all faces in your photograph are actually going to be in focus, which is very, very nice. Let me go ahead and show you how easy this really is to operate here. Now on the back, you can see it does have a really nice screen, gorgeous 3-inch screen back here. And of course, right over here is where we're going to find all of your physical buttons. Very easy to flip between your still mode and movie mode on this camera. You can, right here is actually your zoom controls, and then down here is your navigation button that's going to allow you to affect the display, set up your flash, do your self-timer and all that stuff, and then of course all of your menu settings are accessible by pushing this button right here. Now along the top you're going to find really just your power button and your shutter button. Now on the bottom you're going to get access to your memory slot, as well as you can see this does take standard AA batteries, so you can use rechargeables or alkalines with this. And what that means is that you're never really going to be in a situation where you have to worry about recharging a battery, because all you have to do is toss a couple of AA batteries in here and you are off and running. Now, to take a look at the menu system, let me go ahead and show you how easy this really is. One of the great things about Sony cameras is that they're really, really easy to operate. Just by simply pushing the menu button, you can immediately enter into easy mode, which makes sure that this camera is dead simple to operate. Even those people that are over 90 that we were talking about earlier may be able to operate this camera in the easy mode, although I make no guarantees whatsoever. You can easily get into resolution. You can get into your SteadyShot settings. Of course, SteadyShot, very important if you got shaky pause. Burst settings, very easy to make your to adjust your compensation on this camera as well. Very, very easy operation when using a Sony Cybershot digital camera. It's really, really perfect for people who aren't necessarily comfortable with navigating complex menu systems. They make it really, really easy for you. There's a reason Sony is known the world over for making great electronic gadgetry, and that's because all their stuff really is really good and really easy to use. And the Cybershot DSCS2100, definitely not different. It's a really fine digital camera in a very, very small package. It's going to let you take some really, really beautiful photos with very minimal effort, and isn't that exactly what everybody wants? Go check this one out, the brand new Cybershot from Sony. To get more info on the Sony DSCS2100B Cybershot digital camera, available in both silver and black, do a search for S08-3700 for the silver version or S08-3702 for the black version.
Yeah.